Hello, hopefully this will help with this problem as I explain it a little bit more and we can kind of work on it a little bit. So D is going to be the correct answer, okay? And how to find that, how to kind of check what that means. In this case is they give us these 2 points that this ordered pair and this ordered pair, and they're saying that these are solutions to one of these, all right? So we'll check D and we'll see how this goes, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have x for the 5, x for the 8, and then the y values are going to be the 7 and the 13, all right? So for the x and y values, we're going to plug those in. And so we're going to do it twice for the first set and the second set, all right? So over here, I'm going to write it out in green here. We have y equals 2x minus 3, all right? So for the first one, y is 7, so now I'm going to have 7 here, and that's going to be equal to 2 times x, but x is 5, so I'm going to plug 5 in here, 2 times 5, and that's going to be minus 3, right? So the only thing that changed was the 7 and the 5 for the x and for the y. And now 2 times 5, well, that makes 10. All right. 7 stays the same. 10 minus 3 is 7. So now we have 7 equals 7. That is a true statement. 7 is equal to 7. So that means that this first set is a solution to D. All right. Now we're going to check the second set. And so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to erase, let me erase some of this. Don't have to erase all of it because we're going to still use the same equation. But instead, what we're going to check now is the second set of numbers, all right, which is xy over here for 8 and 13. So x is 8. So over here for x, I'm going to plug in an 8. And for y, I'm going to plug in this 13. There. So now 2 times 8, well, that's going to be 16. And 16 minus 3 will be 13. So now both sides are 13. This, again, is another true statement. 13 equals 13. All right? So now we know that this one is also a solution to this last one. So D is the correct answer. Okay? If you want, I can show you. I'll clear my screen and show one of the other ones, which is why they weren't a correct answer. So if I get rid of all this, all right. So they have to be a solution. Since we have 2 points here, both of them have to be a solution to the entire equation here, the entire system. So if I want, I can come back here and let's say I try C, all right? Let's test out C, see if this one, if these work here, okay? So I'll try the first one, all right? So I have y minus x equals 5, all right? I'm going to replace the y value with 7, like I did before, okay? I'll replace the x value with 5, like I did before, and that equals 5 there. So 7 minus 5, that's going to be 2. So now I finish with this statement 2 equals 5, but that is not true. This is incorrect. This is not equal. 2 and 5 are different values. Those are not equal. This statement is false, which means this one is not a solution to letter C. So C does not have both of these as a solution. I can check the other one if I want, but I don't need to because I already know this one doesn't work for C. For it to be the right answer, it has to have both work for it. So D, both worked for that one and gave us true statements, whereas this one is giving us false ones. And if I check the other ones, I bet these two are only going to sometimes work and not both work for any of these. D is the only one they both work for. Hopefully that helped with this problem from homework.